Hello, welcome to my stream. See if it remembers my character.
Yellow.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Going good.
I'm doing a stream right now.
Okay.
Just
So,
picked Area 18. Hopefully I don't regret it.
well, for a week you'll regret it. There's going to be a lot of people over there. But we'll see how well the servers perform, like I say. Usually they perform better at the beginning now, so.
Is the expo going on right now?
Uh, it sounds like it from people that are in chat and stuff that I've seen when I did have the chat on before it got too annoying. But I believe um, they said it's supposed to be the 15th, which is, according to, where I'm at, it's only the 14th, but it depends on where they're at. It could be the 15th there, so. Like I say, you can check it and see. If it is, I'll come over there. I've
Yeah,
already got a ship there.
figured
Oh,
I'd go right over.
I already found a bug that I don't like.
Oh no.
My the first time when I got into my hangar at Checkmate, I had like my lights on there, and
hmm
as soon as I tried to raise as soon as I raised my first ship and stuff, you know how it darkens, the lights go out, it darkens, it has all the things, effects going, and then it raises it up, and then when it's done, it drops. It actually has the little border around it now that tells caution board that was missing at times. Um, but when it comes up and that goes away, the lights don't turn back on, so it's just dark patches everywhere.
In Pyro?
In Checkmate, yeah, Pyro there at that station I was at. I logged off, logged back in, and tried it. It's stuck. So
Eh.
I'll do a party invite there, and then I'll
Alright, I'm still
join
loading.
you.
They got
Oh,
some
okay.
new news on the loading screen, it looks like.
Yeah, more lore
Security
and stuff.
increased
So
ahead of Invictus Fleet Week. They got a bangle.
yeah,
Is that what that is?
uh, I'm not sure about the Bangle. They do have a bigger area for security around ArcCorp, so you can wind up. I say the Armistice Zone is bigger around ArcCorp for added security,
Ah,
so I'm not sure if it'll go back. It may. Oh, the other thing that they changed that people aren't liking, and it's kind of funny, but I understand, but it's why, but it's still kind of funny. When people are going to do that Polaris mission, you now have to scan ships because it just shows like the little license plate thing that they have there now.
hmm
They're calling it a license plate, just numbers. So now when people are going to do a mission, they start shooting at anything that's red. And so when someone winds up getting a crime stat, someone else that's up there that they don't know who it is, it's not in their party, gets a crime stat because they accidentally shoot someone or whatever, then people see that and they start shooting at them. So the whole thing turns into a clusterfuck where everyone's getting crime stats because they're constantly shooting at each other. This one guy was complaining. He said there was 154 people that had crime stats because they have the player ones now back again, so you can hunt players and stuff. So this guy counted the missions that he had for that. It's like 154 missions and stuff that they had for players and stuff because everyone was getting crime stats and people were complaining, raising hell because they're just sitting there shooting at anything red instead of actually trying to scan for it. And you got to get so close to scan to see it that everyone's just murder hoboing, you know, like they've always done whenever they see something red, and it's coming back to bite them in the ass now. So it's funny. I understand, you know, yeah, it's nice to know if it's a player ship or what it is, depending on what you're doing. But at the same point, it's like it's still kind of funny. But
Sounds like fun.
oh yeah, yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah,
the PDTs don't shoot out everything red.
Well, that's the thing. You have to. They're going to start doing that, so people have to manage that. Which I'm not sure. I went looking into my thing there, and the only way I could figure out to turn off my PDCs was to just hit the power button to turn off all the guns. Which I'm sure there's probably some way to do it. I just must have missed it. There should be a way to turn off PDCs, just have your other stuff going without just turning off all your defenses. But I don't know. Maybe you know since you've used it.
No,
before,
yeah.
but...
The only way I know is just to turn the weapons completely off.
Yeah. So that would be yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure what's with that. So like I say, we'll figure it out. They've changed a lot of stuff. There's new added stuff. Apparently, they slowed down the maneuverability of a lot of the big ships. You know, 890 Jump, the Polaris, the Reclaimer.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah,
It's
they
coming
slowed
back
that
to me.
shit down. You're supposed to have better shields and stuff, I guess, and they did quadruple the amount of ammo that you have available for your main gun. So instead of having 300, you'll have 1,200 rounds now for your main gun. You know, the size, whatever size, so the size 5 or 6. That big gun that I use, you know, and stuff. Centaur gun there with the ballistics.
Yeah.
So yeah, ballistics have more ammo to them and stuff. So yeah, and you say I'm not sure. There's so many things. It's hard to remember what all it is, but still quite a few there. I guess I better.
Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental
I was just
opportunities.
thinking about like all these big ships. I think I might have touched on this yesterday a little bit. I don't remember. All these big ships that they're coming out with, if they don't make them, you know, if they don't have, you know, stuff so that a solo person can use these ships, you know, and have, you
Welcome
know,
to IO North
you know,
Tower,
pluses and minuses,
Area
or, you know,
18's
have,
Premier
you know,
Centre
have
for Business
their
Development.
NPCs or whatever.
Please consult any
And
of
all
our
these big
associates
ships
for
are
help
gonna
or
slowly
rental
just
opportunities.
not be that useful, because who's going to use them more? You know, like a 40-person javelin or something. Who's going to use them more? The people that you got to try and keep, you know, for multiplayer. You got to have, you know, enough people online and playing enough and
Welcome
doing
to
something
IO
so you
North
can
Tower,
play the parts in
Area
there
18's Premier
enough
Centre
and
for
have enough
Business
fun stuff to do
Development.
for them to
Please
want to
consult
do
any
that
of our
regular
associates for help or
for a
rental
solo person
opportunities.
that's by themselves. They're
Right.
better off for solo people. You know, it's just, yeah, it's fine to have a multiplayer and stuff, but if they don't make it so the solos can do it, I mean, I don't want this game to change to the point where I have nothing to grind for. If
Right,
I can't keep,
yeah.
you know, if I can't sit there and, you know, and grind in.
Welcome to IO North Tower,
you know,
Area
a
18's
big
Premier
ship
Centre for
that's
Business
designed for, you know,
Development.
just for
Please
industrial
consult any of
wise.
our associates for
It's
help or rental
designed so that I
opportunities.
can put, you know, different stuff on there and have a big thing like that, then what's the point? You know, if I can't have that big base out there and just have, you know, basic stuff set up like that and have it so that it's, you know, yeah, it's not going to be as effective, but at the same point, it's going to be actually be useful.
Welcome to Io North Tower.
Right.
Because you can
Area
be out,
18's Premier Centre for
storing
Business
shit,
Development.
You know, collecting stuff. You don't
Please
have to go
consult
in,
any of our
you know, constantly
associates for
going back
help
and
or
forth like
rental
you do with
opportunities.
small ships. And quite frankly, if, you know, as a solo player, or just, you know, someone that plays, so I just play with you, or, you know, maybe a few other people or something at times, there's really going to be no reason to do anything more than what you
Welcome
got
to
now.
Io North Tower.
You can't do,
Area
you know,
18's Premier Centre for Business Development.
the other ones.
Please consult
But
any
the
of our
DCC
associates for
stuff
help
is
or
bad.
rental
It's always
opportunities.
been, but we'll see. But they do have drones too. You can have drones. You can have, you can have drones that can go out, and you should be able to have drones that go out and help fix your ship, especially if you're in a bad radiation area.
Welcome to Io North Tower.
I'm in my hangar
Area
again, the
18's
doors are
Premier Centre
closing.
for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or
See if
rental
any
opportunities.
moon lights turn on. I don't remember it being this dark all the time. I thought the lights were a bit brighter, but it's just freaking dark as hell. Especially inside there's like a light in the center of the freight elevator. Yeah, they got lights. It's just not that bright.
Did you have to change your settings and stuff?
I probably do, yeah. Those will usually go back, so I probably have to change any settings that I changed before. So, yeah, it's just really dark in here. It's just annoying. Just trying to unload stuff and see where it's going in the freight elevator and stuff, especially if you're trying to use a reclaimer. It ain't gonna work too well. And people are saying the Idris is going to be in the center tomorrow. That's what people were saying in the chat, at least. I don't know. So I think there was a video that I need to watch. Someone put out that has. It's the one I sent you. It basically talks about the Idris being there. So I just don't remember all the different days. So
Can't wait.
That's going to be interesting to check out, but like I say, I just don't really see the point of going up any bigger than what I already got and stuff. I mean, it's another, Invictus is all the military stuff, so I'd be more interested when they start trying to bring out bigger ships that can be used for, for like mobile bases and staging areas for, doing stuff. You don't have to have all the high big military weapons and all that, but I don't know if they'll do that anytime soon, or if they'll do it at all. Who knows? It'd be cool to have a ship the size of the like the Javelin that's actually set up to be so that you can store different ships. You can have a way to refuel them and stuff. You can be able to to have the hangars so you can repair them, drop, just separate ships into hangars so you can repair them, be able to carry all these different ships and different things so that you can go and do, whatever, and then have the room to store extra shit. But until they get persistence, it's not going to be worthwhile until they get really good persistence where you can keep you can keep your ship too. You got to be able to not have your ship get destroyed by people that are just coming in destroyed for shits and giggles. But yeah, if they could do that, man, that would be awesome. So, I sure hope they make a rock mining, like a small rock mining ship that's kind of the size of what do they call it, the Great Golem.
Mm-hmm.
A small rock mining ship with
Welcome
32.
to Io North
Dude,
Tower.
I mean, you know how many
Area
billions you
18's
could make
Premier
if you build
Centre
up
for Business
that, if you're able to
Development.
just go out and just
Please
keep on
consult
filling that
any
up
of our
and do that.
associates for help
So I
or
have a feeling
rental
they're going to leave
opportunities.
that as which
Everything
for now
good
they're
with
going to
you?
leave that as all just ground-based vehicles for doing that kind of mining. So it's kind of sad because it's be pretty cool to have it. Oh, dude, my hangar's extra large too. I mean, checkmate, my hangar's extra large.
Welcome to
Nice.
Io North Tower,
So
Area
I can-
18's
my
premier
players will
centre for
spawn in
business
here.
development. Please
I
consult
both
any of
my-
our
both
associates
my
for
guys
help
over
or
here,
rental
so-
opportunities.
Yeah, so everything will be able to be spawned here and done inside the hangar, so that'll be pretty nice. Whether or not it's available all the time, and they don't want to try and make me do the whole docking thing, which whatever, as long as I can get there and get it put away quick. But yeah, so my reclaimer now is pretty damn slow, maneuverable wise. It just makes it easier for people to shoot out the shield, kill it, whatever. So, are you in? Did you get in?
Yep, I'm in. I'm
Okay.
about ready to go to the convention center.
Okay. I'll send you another party invite.
Okay, I'm ready.
There you go. Yeah, let me know if there's stuff over there, and I'll come over.
Tram now leaving the station.
I gotta get over there anyway because I need to buy. Let's see. Yeah, they took all my and they took all the ammo. And I still have all my tractor beams, my extra. They took all my med pens as well. But I still have all my MapFlip tractor beams, my regular tractor beams that I collected. I still have all the attachments that I got because I still have a ton of tractor beams. But yeah, my multi-tools, all that, I have all that. Tractor beams, all that. And I'm grateful too because I still have
Now
all my
arriving.
rail guns too. And all the
Nice.
different the flashlights, the suppressors, the
Wait,
scopes,
Captain,
and everything that I
should be
collected and all that
mindful
stuff.
of the platform's edge.
All my guns and
Strong
everything
winds
that I
can
found. I
arise
even found
south.
those little Wow Blast toy pistols. All that stuff I have. I got it all back. So yeah, so I still have a railgun for you. Different
Hell
character, but I still
yeah.
have a railgun for you.
Setting off today to begin their
So,
life in the
and
Navy.
I don't know.
Stop by our friends and family booth to get a better
I don't
understanding
know if-
of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually changed. Did they? I don't know if they changed it so that you still can get your. If you still, when you die, you still have your armor and whatnot. I believe it's still the same. I don't know for sure. I think it probably is. Because they're trying to get people to be able to wear all this different stuff. So what do I
Nice
want to
mullet,
wear?
bro. Or I think, bro. So I guess the convention isn't today, it's tomorrow.
Okay, still starts tomorrow.
Hey,
I guess it's tomorrow, huh?
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits. But the real lesson that our divisional officers will impart is that the Navy doesn't accept.
men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much-needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a starman today.
I think they fixed cargo grids so they're working correctly now too.
Yeah.
Because I know I was having issues a lot trying to put stuff on cargo grids where, you know, it wouldn't want to put something there. Certain spots so it didn't stack as good.
We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE Navy.
So yeah, I got 2 ships that I want to get.
With convenient connection trams across all major commercial areas.
I want to
of
get
Arcor,
the Misk
City
Razor
Flight is business travel made
on the
simple.
stealth one. Oh, there's a salesman's razor.
In game or are you gonna
Um,
buy it outright?
I'll probably just buy it outright because I got a
Trap
bunch of
now
credits and I
leaving
got rid of the
station.
Caterpillar.
Stand clear of
I
the
just didn't really
doors.
like it. So I got rid of the Caterpillar, so I have plenty of in-game credits. I can buy it in-game or with real money, but you know, because I melted that. But I want to get that one, and then I want to get for the other character too. Well, actually, it's both for the other character. I want to get one of the Zeuses as well. Probably the same one that I already got, you know, 32 cargo grid on it. It's such a handy little ship for doing, you know, salvaging weapons and stuff like that. If you want to just go do that, it's perfect for it. You can fit, I've been size 5 guns in there easy. So. So it's all tomorrow then. Let's see. Technically has a refinery, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah.
Now
it does.
arriving.
Yep. So yeah, I'm planning on spending, you know, I'll go over to ArcCorp and go to stand, you know, in ArcCorp probably to get like bulk ammo and stuff like that, so I have it. Because it's just such a pain trying to buy it over here when you keep on, you know, it gets bought, you know, you're bought out or only buying 7 megs at a time. You know, sometimes you can get more, but that's about really all the reason that I need to go over there is just to buy good food and if I don't want to loot the water and food and stuff like that, then I need to go over to stand to buy all that stuff. So, which actually I probably should just do right now. Because I'm gonna need it.
Welcome.
I got
to
my
the
cargo
ASOP.
boxes back too, dude. That was cool. All the boxes, like, you know, the little personal
Nice.
cargo boxes. I got all those back. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I guess I didn't have too many of them for my guy here, but my other guy, I was looking, it's like, dang, they're all here. All right. I'm gonna grab my Zeus and head over so I can buy a bunch of food.
Right.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I think I want to buy some more cargo boxes for over here too. I'll probably do that too while I'm in Stanton.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna buy the medical terrapin.
Yeah, that's another one I need to buy too.
I'm gonna melt down a couple ships for that, I think.
Yeah. I need to see what I have that I'm not really using. Maybe switch out a few ships too. I don't know and stuff. I do want to get the medical terrapin. I'm not sure if I want it for both my accounts or not.
Well, let's see how slow the Polaris got.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do so I can try and minimize my risk when using the reclaimer, because you know, last patch was like, you know, I'm still trying to figure out pyro, and it's didn't really find a very good use for it too much, but if I can find a good use for it where it's not going to be where I can kind of do impedes, I'll use it. But
Oh my gosh, the lag when you claim the Polaris is ridiculous.
did you change your settings and adjust them
Yeah.
down a little bit? Because it probably, you know, still got lag though.
I might need to
Upgrade your computer some.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll see how if mine's gone back to the way it is or not, but I need to look at my stuff and see too, so it might... Actually, no, don't turn it down, you turn it up. That's right, you turn it up, not down. That's how I got rid of the lag before you turned it up, turn my settings up because they weren't up.
Oh my
We'll see.
gosh. The little elevator button on the floor isn't popping up. Heck.
One thing's for sure, dude. With people abandoning ships like they do, we're gonna find a lot of Idris. We could find a lot of Idrises that are just left out in space for whatever reason.
Oh hell yeah! I intend on stealing myself an Idris.
You can steal it and stuff, but also I'll be able to, because of the free flight and all that stuff like that, I'll be able to find a lot of bigger ships. Take time, but I'll be able to find a lot of these bigger ships and be able to crunch them with my reclaimer. It's just a matter of finding them. So, wherever they're at, wherever they get left at. So hopefully I'll be able to still make use of my ship there, and people will leave me alone pretty much if I can kind of stay on the places where people don't go as much. Buy enough ships, make it worthwhile. I guess the guns are supposed to be a little more powerful too. I'm not sure, but I think some of the guns on the bigger ships are supposed to be a bit more powerful too. like turrets and stuff.
That's cool.
I'm not positive, but I think that's what they're trying to do. Because I mean,
As
these
it
ships
should be.
have.
As it
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the shields should be really good on them. Your shield should be really good, and your guns should be, bigger guns that can do good amounts of damage. So, I gotta check out my Corsair and see if they fix that or not, because that was horrible. You're trying to drag that stupid little pip around that's changing direction as the ship changes direction.
That's
You're trying to
ridiculous.
drag that little, yeah.
That's a lead pip, right?
It's
Or
supposed
lag.
to be the lead. Well, the ship has the lead pip, and you're supposed to point your crosshairs at it. It's up, you can get your crosshairs lined up, so it'll arc back to hit the ship. Because that, just the timing of it. But the pip that they have, I have to sit there and drag the pip and keep my crosshairs way off of where the thing is at, and drag the pip so that it turns green when it's on the ship. It's like, it's so fucking stupid. Maybe there's something, I mean, there could be something I'm missing where I can change it. There's so many damn buttons and configurations, I just don't know. I tried, G, because I thought it might have been a gimbal mode type of thing. But yeah, that's just completely different than anything else. It's horrid. It's every time that ship changes position, that, that thing goes way off and your guns are shooting, in the wrong spot. And it's so difficult to keep on it. Ridiculous. So I don't know. I'll have to fool around with stuff. It could just be something I'm doing. But I gotta figure out what the problem is, or else my Corsair is gonna be worthless because I can't hit shit with it. It takes me forever just to kill a small ship. Only time I get some good shots on them is when I'm facing straight at, when they're coming straight at me. I can shoot them, straight, kind of pointed the same, exactly at them. So.
Welcome to Onyx Space Industries.
Pretty
Enjoy
cool.
the ride. System check.
Yeah, with a game like this, though, there could be something that I'm doing. I'm not gonna rule that out because there's so many buttons and configurations and stuff. I could have just ended up
Weapons
changing
system
something and
is
not
on.
realized it, and it now went and did that. So.
Hey, it saved my controls.
Nice, nice. Oh yeah, checkmate's in a perfect spot. Yeah, I like that. It's in a good spot for going to all the different, 3 different planets and all that. It's just in the same little area there, so. Terminus is always going to be the farthest away, so. That's fine. Got all my money. I made about 200,000 when I was just mining, just buying and selling it. So trying to learn how to trying to get back into that. I'm trying to remember. There was a video I saw where the guy actually showed the schedule. You can find it in on the website and all that for Invictus Week. What the schedule is, what days they're doing, whatever. But I'm probably just gonna go over there and check out to see what I can get each day, or each day that they change it at least. So I can just check out what's going on, just to see.
Yeah. I definitely want to see the Idris.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
See what we're gonna be up against.
Well,
See how we're gonna
yeah.
board it and steal one.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $3,000 for the Idris. I'm gonna steal it.
Like I say, I'd get rid of the Polaris in a heartbeat if they had, the civilian equivalent of it that I could use for doing the.
There's the Odyssey.
Stuff. Yeah, I have that one, but who knows when that's gonna come out. I got that one ready. I gotta wait for it to come out. That's how I got the Carrack on this character here.
They gave me a little Carrack for a loaner.
They gave me the Carrack for a loaner. So Carrack and a Pisces and I forget what all the. I think there was 3 different ships they actually gave me to. I'm not positive. Oh, they gave me the. Oh yeah, and then they gave me the Mole Miner and the Prospector because I have the Orion. I think it's Orion, but I'm not positive.
You're right.
Yeah, the big miner, big deep space miner that you're gonna have to unload.
I think it's pronounced like Orion spell.
It's either Orion or Orion. I'm not positive. It actually has an R in the right spot there, but I don't know. It's all good. But yeah, so wait for that. There's also the toolbox. I forget the actual name of that one because I don't look at it that much, but I remember it being the toolbox, so I'm waiting for that one to come out.
Ooh, there's more stuff around ArcCorp. Mining bases.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, someone was saying they're supposed to be adding new stuff, but I haven't seen anything about it.
Huh.
Whoa, I got too close to the wormhole and it's shoving me backwards. Got to point to the opening.
I got 433 bounty hunter offers. Holy crap.
Yeah, with last patch, people got used to just shooting everything red, and now it's coming back to bite them. Yeah, dude, if you get too close to that wormhole, I forgot to turn my coupled mode on. It wasn't on for some reason. It literally, it shoved me back. I was going back about 500 kilometers an hour, or whatever it is, 500 meters a second, whatever the hell it is. Okay. They need to get rid of that effect that's inside the wormhole. I fucking hate that effect. It just blinds you half the time when you're trying to adjust to where you're going.
They should make it to where you could toggle player bounties off. I like having them all, that's cool, but I don't want to have to scroll to get my regular bounties to see what I got.
You don't have to do the starter, or did it keep your reputation that you did some of those before? I thought you had to do a test thing for it before I let you do a bunch.
Last time I didn't have to do that, last patch. It's kept my progress for a couple patches now.
I'll look and see, because I don't think I've ever done player bounties with this character here, so I'll have to look and see.
I don't have any regular bounty. Maybe it hasn't popped up yet.
You've done stuff around Lyria, because I remember doing some stuff with you with some player bounties, or not player bounties, but regular bounties and all that. That's how I actually have player hunter bounties and all that going.
I'm almost a guild steward, veteran guild member still, so it kept my progress.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to keep that. That's cool. Okay, where is... Oh, there is more mining bases now. I was looking at these things, like by Hurston. A mining base number whatever. Might as well check it out, I guess. How much quantum fuel do I have? I should have plenty. Let's take a look at the star map, I guess. I just typed in where I was going to go and clicked on it, so I didn't really look to see what changed in Pyro. Okay, so there's ArcCorp. Oh, why am I going to Hurston when ArcCorp is closer? I forgot where it came out at. That's dumb. like
Quantum
that.
drive is now on.
Yeah, dude, I hope eventually, because they're talking about deep space for a lot of stuff here. It's like, well, the points in between points are kind of deep space, but there's nothing that's really, you know, like I have to have a big ship so I can be out there traveling around doing stuff, you know, for a long time. So I hope they kind of do like just like a couple areas where all of it is just, you know, asteroids. You can fly around, jump around to different spots and all that, and just be able to try and do all the mining stuff and be able to stay out there for quite a while. That would be cool. Did you jump somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was heading towards, I thought you were at ArcCorp, but I was heading over there and like all of a sudden I see your marker going way off. I'm like, okay. No biggie, I was just curious as to why it's like, how did I get so far off of ArcCorp? I had it planted for one of the mining bases right outside of it. Seems to be running a bit smoother though than last patch. Not getting the stutters that I was getting before. But it's a new patch, of course, so all the stuff out there is, you know, abandoned ships and all that is not there yet. So let me see if contracts.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, bounty hunter 435. Suspect, yeah, they're all marked as suspect apprehension. 151,000. That's not even worth one missile, one Eclipse missile. The Eclipse kind of just doesn't really have too many uses now because you can just, it's a money-losing proposition. Unless they change the cost of them. Oh, they have basically the same kind of bases like they have in Pyro at these mining places. They're just, it's just, instead of having the red of Pyro, they just have it kind of the blue-gray look to them. Of Stanton. And I bet you they're probably going to have a lot of bounties over here.
The Polaris does seem a little slower. Like,
Yeah.
not so much forward, but like rolling.
Yeah. It was the pitch and yaw of it and all that, you know. It's the same way with the Reclaimer. It still has the same speed. They didn't change that. They just made it so that it turns, it just noticeably turns slow.
Docking request approved.
There's a ship hanging outside of here. I wonder if they're going to have some of the same type of missions that you do here, like you do in Pyro. Because these places, I mean, they look different, but they kind of look, you know, kind of the same general feel to them. You know, the stuff sticking out of them, metal sticking out of them. It's already abandoned. Well, yeah, it may not be abandoned. I don't know. Gotta scan it and find out if it actually registers them, because it'll register a player name as long as the player, I think, is on the server. So if he's in there, it should register. And it didn't change to a name, so it looks like it is abandoned already. What is it? Looks like a fighter. But you can get missiles off of a fighter. I just wasn't able to find a place to sell them. drive missiles. Decoy launcher. Noise launcher. Yeah, the 2 Revenant Gatling guns on there. 337 Panther repeater. So dude, if you know you're gonna need some guns, let me know what they are, and as I'm going around, I can salvage different guns off of ships as I find them. So you can get them for free.
All right. Appreciate it.
I mean, there's nothing else you can. I mean, there's not worth trying to get them if there's only worth like 200 credits. So yeah. So I'll definitely if I find them for you, I'll definitely give them to you. It's not, they're not worth anything else. So. Except for what you want to do for your ships, so.
Yeah, size 4 Rhino repeaters.
I have those.
Hell yeah.
Pretty sure I do. If they let me keep them, they're on my other character, but if they let me keep them. Because I thought someone said the guns that they found, they were able to keep, so I think that's something you kept, so. I think I do have. I'm not sure, I'll have to look. If not, then they'll be pretty easy to find, I think. Because people end up abandoning Tauruses a lot. I think they're on the Tauruses.
Taurus has size 5. Valkyrie.
Okay, so it must have been one of the ships I've done Cutlass Blacks, I've done Tauruses of different types, and I've done what do you call them? The Corsair. So one of those is the gun that I found them on when I was pulling guns off of there. So I'll have to look and see what my Corsair has. Because quite frankly, if it has shit guns like that out there, I'll pull them off and give them to you. If it's still not getting a target right and I can't figure it out, then yeah. Oh, they changed when you fire guns too. They added recoil to guns, so now you actually feel it when your ship starts firing these big guns. So yeah, I just fired my gun and it causes the ship to shake a little bit. It doesn't do much, but it does cause the ship to shake.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So it's actually pretty cool. All right, let's see.
Your insurance claim has been sent. You'll please visit us
Go underneath here. See. Oh wow, okay. I turned off, well, I looked at my thing and my controls from last time had the auto slow down turned on, and I turned them all off and it wasn't affecting the ship. It was still handling the same, but now when I do it, it doesn't slow it down as fast. So you can wind up, it does slow down, but it doesn't do it quite as fast.
Nice.
So, must have been something that was a bug. Because I know my ships, I was trying to find any way I could to stop my ships from slowing down real fast. The only way I could do that was just in deep space with a couple mode turned off. Okay, so what is around here? Is that a catwalk? Looks like. Catwalk or rail system. It goes to another part of there. No guns are targeting me. No, nothing says I'm in someone's area. So I bet it's going to be a place where people are doing. Yeah, it's going to be probably a place where people are going to be able to. Bounties are going to show up here. There's already one wrecked fighter here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good sign. It's either from a player bounty or your player, that died doing a bounty, or it's something else there. I can't tell if I can even get inside of this. I'm not seeing any markers for any airlocks or anything like that, so. leave my ship sitting out here in case bounties do
Hi,
show
welcome
up.
to the store.
Need to find out what's what before I do that. It looks like you should be able to get inside of it. It's like little catwalks going to different areas. It's hard to tell if they're actually catwalks or if it's just...
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Do I have any communication thing for here? Show up. Nope. Nothing you can call.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
Just
Retrieval
waiting for that
System.
invisible asteroid bug to pop
Your
up. Where I'm
insurance
flying
claim
through
has
all this
your
stuff here,
vehicle
trying
has
to
been
get
moved to
close
our storage
it.
facility. Vehicle selected.
Gonna blow me
Stand
up.
by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following Please visit us again. Goodbye.
That goes from a catwalk to a bunch of pipes, and I can't tell if that is a working door or not. Argo 01.
Hello, how can this help you today? Systems on.
I don't know if these are
Launch sequence complete.
functional or what their function's supposed to be, if it is. same thing too. I know there's going to be a little bit of lag even after I turned everything up, but it did solve most of the problems turning my settings up. Yeah, dude, it looks like I watched your perspective of that gunfight we had over at Corona yesterday, and it looks like both of us were tagging that one guy that was across the picnic table there. Looks like we both pretty much hit him. I think either I got the killing hit or something, but it looks like we both hit him and stuff.
Yeah, we did
at
both
the same time. So I did get one kill, and I know I did. I shot the guy, I think, in the lower leg. I think it looked like. Like in the lower leg or thigh or something there when that second guy. So yeah, that was a good fight though. I mean,
yeah, that was fun.
That was good. Yeah, I'm not sure what these things are for. I'm guessing it doesn't look like there's a way to get inside. I can't tell for sure, but it doesn't look like there is, and there's no lights anywhere on this, and there's nothing. I've just been scanning, I haven't been able to find anything to mine. So it's like it's an abandoned mine thing, which means it's probably going to be just a point where people are going to go to PvP or PvE bounties. So maybe some of them are different, but generally from the cookie cutter stuff they've been doing, it's probably going to be about the same all around. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to keep my character here. Like, why is that showing a scanning? Is that just for that ship? I want to do salvage at all the different small POIs around, not as busy POIs around Pyro. And I'm going to have to not do any of the missions for either of the factions, so I stay neutral with them so I can get into all the different areas. That's fine. I don't really see much of a point of doing those lots of missions anyway. When it comes to just trying to salvage, it's nice to be able to go wherever I need to. Alright, well. What's that? Alright. I can see what my license plate says. I wonder if it's going to change too. Or they'll give you the exact same one. I don't know. I think it changed last time. Alright. Go to 318. What if they fixed the quantum fuel bug too?
That'd be cool if they did.
Or anything about it? Huh?
I said that would be cool.
Yeah, I didn't notice anyone say anything about it, but I could have missed it too. Start joning on about stuff I'm not interested in. I kind of start thinking about something and then don't always catch the details.
Takeoff initiated.
They still have those ships too. The freebies, the 600 eyes.
Oh, cool.
So, oh, there's a Star Lancer TAC. How did someone get one of those? I don't think they were available until tomorrow. Oh, there's a player in it. I scanned it. I just scanned it and it didn't even show the player name. What the fuck? It's 14 kilometers away. It'll tell me what the ship is, but it doesn't tell me who's in it and it's moving.
System off.
Guess it's a. Gotta get close to it.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on.
You know, either which way, I'm gonna store my ship any which way. So.
Quantum drive is now off.
You know, I should just get rid of these Furies that I have on this one account, because I'm not going to use them on this one account. I have them for my other account.
Quantum drive is now on.
There's not really a reason for me to use them, because this is my industrial account where I'm doing all my industrial stuff.
I have no regular bounties.
That's weird. Guess it's maybe busted.
Better not be. That's my main mode of. That's my main.
Yeah. Main money maker.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I know someone was asking about the pyro ones. They were in pyro. Said they couldn't find their bounties or regular bounties in pyro, but
There's so many
Yeah.
player bounties, and not a
Yeah.
single regular fucking bounty.
they're trying to force people to go after players now to make money. Like 151,000 a piece, but that's still kind of a pain to.
That's a huge pain in the ass,
Yeah, huge pain in the ass.
and
yeah.
it's a waste of time.
Can be, yeah. It's doing just because you like doing that type of thing. That's the only reason people do it. It's harder. Ah. Looks like this elevator's busted. The button to call it is there, but it doesn't light up. The elevator thing doesn't change it, so it looks like busted on the elevator, so I can't do anything at Bajini. So yeah, there's more busted shit. I mean, more features. New and badly added features.
Shit.
Let me look here. Contracts. Yeah, bounty hunter.
Shields are on.
Well, they got doubles in here. There's actually this one guy, Bosco99. He's actually on here twice. So some of these are actually doubled.
Wonder if you could just accept all of them.
Give it a shot. You can always abandon them. Doesn't really matter, except for a rep, maybe.
That sucks.
Yep. Definitely gonna have to fix that pretty quick. Just having a whole patch where you only can go after players.
Yeah. Screw that. That's just a waste of time. They leave, or they're just inside of a safe zone.
Yeah. It literally just takes a lot of time. Like I say, you gotta love, just trying to get
They
that,
run, they just keep running to another spot.
Yeah. Have no unverified contracts.
They're gonna need to do some hot fixes.
Yeah. Hauling is. I thought I did some hauling before. Maybe it was. No, it was on my other character. I did some hauling with him. So that Corval X is still on my, opportunity for independent. I guess I'll get over to ArcCorp again and see if I can find anything else pops up. It's probably just same as you.
We'll go check out Pyro, I guess. See what.
I need to look at the map for Pyro and see what it says actually.
Fuck am I gonna
onto your ship?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Quantum drive is now on.
RMB Neri. I don't remember that one. They didn't have any RMB, so it looks like they added more besides the RABs. Yeah, they added more areas, so it's probably just like over here for mining areas. RMB Ola. This says Pyrotechnic Amalgamated Remote Mining Base is no longer active operation. So it's just another place where they're gonna put bounties, probably, if they ever get them frickin' fixed. All right. I guess I'm gonna try and log off, log back in. Well, no, there's no point in that. We're just coming back to the same one because I also want to be in the same server with you, but I gotta get some food, so I
Quantum
thought
drive
that area
is now
came.
off.
I guess I'll have to buy little cargo boxes because I'm not wandering around trying to find all over Stan, trying to find places to sell. Actually, I might have bigger cargo boxes where I'm at a checkmate. The fleet manager doesn't really want to work too well either. I click on it, it's just sitting there. Stand by, waiting for the list of vehicles. So I'm just gonna have to go into my hangar and just pull my ship right from there, if it'll work. Whoa! Door opened up, a guy came running out, but the elevator's not there. Oh. It says call elevator just the same as those other doors. Doesn't want to work right. That one's busted. That one's busted. That one's busted. This one works. So one elevator in this entire place works. The rest of them, they'll bring you up in them and you can come out of them. But you can't go back into them. There's only one that works to go down to your frickin' place here. The lights work over here. The hangars I'm in. Nice and bright.
About to jump to Pyro.
What's up?
About to jump to Pyro just to check, see what they got for missions. And if they don't got no missions, I don't know.
Yeah, I have to wait until they
Gonna have
fix
to
it.
wait, yeah.
Yeah. Funny thing is, those bounty things aren't going down either. I mean, dude, that's almost the entire server has a.
Yeah,
like
what the
500
hell?
Something 500 to 600 people, and 400 and something of them have.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, that fucking bounty's on there. It's 430, 33, 35. And where are they getting the mission to do if the missions aren't popping up or anything? How are they able to do that? That Polaris one. Was it only busted for some people?
They made the freaking Polaris harder to stop.
Yeah. Like I say, the more they try and make these things slower and less maneuverable, the better the shield should be, so that people can't get through them. That's the way it should be. I mean, they're supposed to be bigger shields, but they also have like a slower regen on them. So people just have to keep hammering away at it where they can't be shot at, wherever it's at. Or in terms of they gotta straighten this shit out. It's just, oh, I got a south bug. I can hear a hangar door opening, but it's not mine, so now I can hear the other hangars. But it's a visual bug too. Someone was saying when I was watching their video when they were in there that there was a lot of issues and it wasn't ready to come out. Oh my god. I got 2 sets of hangar doors and on one. Okay, there it goes. Visual glitch. I was afraid I'm gonna run into an invisible wall now. Guy in a vandal siphons over here. Could be trying to just start shooting at people too.
Working on his player bounty.
I don't know if he just has a player. He just has a scythe.
This thing throws you out of this wormhole super fast. But at least it slows you down.
You can use X to help slow yourself down too.
Yeah, I know
S
that.
and X. Yeah. I figured you probably did, but I just wanted to mention it.
Oh no.
What?
I hit a freaking asteroid. A little bit of damage there. Just sends you out so fast.
Shields are on.
Yeah.
Shields are on. Quantum drive is now on.
Hey, I'm gonna land at Area 18. I'm not gonna have a huge ass hangar to do it. I have to get into a big ass hangar, so I gotta learn where I'm gonna be, general area where I'm gonna be landing again. Because normally I know where I'm gonna be landing because I got the huge ass hangars I always go to. Yeah, medium hangar. First time in a long time that I haven't been at Area 18. Nice hangar's opening up. I don't want to be in that line of sight. Yeah, medium hangar. First time in a long time that I haven't been at Area 18. My God, why would you not make ships so they can stop? You know, small ships should be stop a lot better. What the fuck? Why would you not make ships so they can? Alright. See if I can. See if the trams are working. Did they fix my door? Yeah. The airlock door doesn't work when you click on the button on my ship. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't last patch, and it's not doing it again in this one, so. Yay! Whoa! I got into the hangar and it just repositioned me at the Area 18 main area instead of letting me take the elevator. Jeez. So that's a glitch because it acted like I was in someone else's hangar. It said repositioning player. So yeah. Convention center.
Quantum fuel is
Plaza.
at 75%. Quantum drive is now off. Shields are on. Shields are off.
I'm seeing no one here. Jeez.
Shields are on. Shields
Well, I
are
guess
off.
you don't want to go to Grimhex. That place is going to be hopping with all the people with crime stats.
Yeah, no kidding.
Meat quarters
It's
for
gonna be
more
a
the people.
meat grinder.
Yeah. When what, 3/4?
It's not even gonna
7/8,
matter.
something like that. What's that?
It's not even gonna matter. Most of the server has a fucking crime stat. I'm not even I'm not even finding any contracts whatsoever. Nothing's popping up for me in Pyro.
Yeah. So they screwed up. Invictus Week is supposed to be this time, so they basically like, well, we're not gonna stop it, and they just put it out.
Well, I think we might have to give it a week or two.
Well, with how many people are complaining all this stuff already, that hopefully they'll really focus on fixing this shit pretty quick, and hopefully they'll update quick. But I'll
You
keep
have
an eye on
to.
it.
No one's gonna buy
I'll keep it-
nothing.
Yeah.
They
I'll
can't
keep,
run any missions.
well, they'll still check out ships and all
Shields
that, but
are
it's like
on.
they're just gonna be whoa.
Yeah, not a single mission has popped up, verified or unverified.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix stuff. Oh, look at
It's a
that!
wash.
Dead bodies in just laying around in the plaza here. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep checking back and whatnot. But right now you can do hauling missions, but that's just. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to go to. Why do they have Invictus Launch Week? Oh, okay. So you go to the IO North Tower in order to go to where the Aegis is at. So did you check and see if the Aegis was actually there?
No, I didn't.
Or is that? Okay, well I'll go check. I don't see really any players, just a bunch of NPCs that are all. Yeah, they're not too bad spaced out, but looks like quite a few of them are kind of clustered, but. ArcCorp Tower, Center Mass, North Lobby, Tower. I don't remember anyone who was doing who was playing the PU saying anything about all their stuff not working right, the missions and all that weren't working right. Alright.
Well, that'll be it for me for now for Star Citizen.
Dude, the Aegis is here.
It is?
Yep.
That's cool.
I'm walking right up to it. There's no one else here that I can see, but yeah, it is here. I'm walking up there. It looks like the door's open. Yeah, you can go into the Aegis. Go back to the tower here. We'll check it out together. I'll wait for you. I gotta get some food and water anyway. So.
I'm gonna call it for now. I'll go hit it when I check out the ship sail.
And it's weird that it's here, but no one else is here. Like they don't think it's gonna be able to go into it, but yeah, it looks like it's here because that's what it says. It is. It says. Yeah, that's the Aegis.
Oh my god, I can't log off in the Polaris with my own ship in the landing area? Are you kidding me?
They still haven't fucking fixed that, huh?
Wow. What's the purpose of having a big ass? Oh my gosh.
If you're in a landing area, yeah, they may stop you from that, but if you're out in space somewhere.
No, I got my own ship inside my Polaris and it won't let me log out inside my Polaris like I used to be able to.
That bug happened last time too.
So now I gotta ditch my fucking.
No, it won't work, period. It didn't last time. I got rid of all the ships that I had on mine. I watched a guy when I was had a hard time sleeping. I was watching someone stream and he went to log off when he's done with the thing and he thought it was these other ones and he started throwing stuff out there and it didn't work, so he just finally had to land his ship and, you know.
That's bullshit.
Restore it.
Well.
Yeah, so you're not being able to do that is a bug that they haven't fixed yet. Was their last patch not? Yeah. Yeah, I say you can't even use your Polaris as a base right now because
no, that's fucking bullshit.
Yep.
This patch is cooked already.
That's why I stopped using my Polaris.
I wouldn't.
What's the point of taking my Polaris if I can't just log off? I have to constantly come back to a station.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know, it wasn't really worth it.
Well, thanks for watching the stream. Hopefully they fix